What are Agent Orange dioxin hot spots from the Vietnam War? Have you ever wondered about the lasting impact of Agent Orange from the Vietnam War? Let's take a closer look at the dioxin hot spots that remains today. Agent Orange was a herbicide used by the United States military during the Vietnam War from 1961 to 1971. This chemical was intended to defoliate forests and destroy crops used by enemy forces. However, it contained a highly toxic byproduct called dioxin, specifically 2,3,7,8-tetrachlorodibenzo-P-dioxin. After spraying around 18 to 20 million gallons of herbicides over 12,000 square miles, certain areas became heavily contaminated. These locations are known as dioxin hot spots. They are primarily found near former U.S. military bases that served as airfields and logistical hubs for herbicide operations. One of the most notorious hot spots is Bean Hoa Air Base. This site was one of the largest storage and mixing locations for Agent Orange. The soil and sediment there still show dioxin levels many times higher than Vietnamese safety standards. Another significant site is Da Nang Air Base, where nearly 11 million liters of Agent Orange were handled. Specific areas, such as loading and storage zones, along with nearby water bodies like Sen Lake, exhibit extremely high dioxin concentrations. These levels can be hundreds of times above what is considered safe. Phu Cat Air Base, located in Binh Dinh Province, also played a role in Agent Orange operations. While some containment efforts have reduced contamination, it remains a historically significant hot spot. The Liu Valley, a strategic area along the Ho Chi Minh Trail, is another location where U.S. Special Forces bases were heavily sprayed. The soil in this valley still shows elevated dioxin levels due to both aerial spraying and base-related contamination. Other areas, such as Nha Trang and Ta Bat bases, also experienced herbicide spraying and storage activities that contributed to localized contamination. Environmental sampling programs have been crucial in identifying these hot spots. They measure dioxin concentrations in soil, sediment, and sometimes even in living organisms. The contamination is linked not only to aerial spraying but also to improper handling and disposal of Agent Orange at these bases. The persistence of dioxin in these areas has led to long-term ecological damage and serious health issues among local populations. These include cancers, birth defects, and other chronic diseases. Efforts to address these hot spots have been ongoing. Vietnamese authorities, with international support, are working on containment, remediation, and cleanup projects. These initiatives aim to reduce human exposure by isolating contaminated soil, treating polluted sediments, and restoring affected ecosystems. Understanding Agent Orange dioxin hotspots reveals the complex history of the Vietnam War. The military strategies involving chemical defoliants have had lasting consequences for both the environment and human health. The legacy of these hotspots serves as a reminder of the intersection of wartime tactics, chemical technology, and the challenges of managing toxic pollutants long after the conflict has ended.